and the willpower. Setting goal involves having the willpower and the willpower. Willpower is the ability to find the route towards your target goal. So we set these goals sometimes, and then what happens is we can't get to that. We need to have a way. What other way to get to our goal, but not change the target? My goal still say the same, but I'm just using the other way. I still want to get it to Durban, but the trend is not going. What other way? Because majority of us, if the just way that we know it doesn't work, we tend to not go for our goal. Willpower is a driving force in helpful thinking. So you need to have a willpower and willpower. Willpower is a driving force in helpful thinking. It's energy that propels you towards the goal. It's the mental self-talks. So in other words, when you set goal, you need to start having a mental internal self-talk, such as I can do this, I'm ready for this, I've got this. Any of those positive talks are very important to be able to help you in your goal, because remember, words trigger action. You cannot be the someone who wanted to set goals and then you don't use the willpower force to help you, because we all sometimes get in these places where we find ourselves in a roadblock. But we need to use this second method, that of using internal voice that you're going to talk to yourself. Remember, when you set an outcome, you are programming your mind to achieve it. So in other words, you will find the way and the possibility to achieve something if you say you can achieve it. Just by doing that, unconsciously. I was telling somebody, I'll give you this information. I say, if we are locked in the room and then a fire started in this room, and the fire started by the door, in other words, we cannot move. I say, though, and maybe in a group there was about 10 to 20 people. Half of the group, they want to go home. Half of the group, they say we are going to die. And I say, those who said we are going home, they will find a way to get out of the room. They will go through the roof, they will go through other way, because they've already started to have the outcome. So having an outcome will give you opportunity for you to start thinking towards those. You start to see the possibility. So in other words, majority of us, we want first to see the possibility, and then we started to want to set the goal. We say, set the goal, have an outcome. By doing that, you will start seeing the possibility. So know what you want is also the starting point. Some people, they actually come to my coaching, they say to me, I ask them, how can you like to help you? And they say they actually don't know. So starting point of any outcome is first to make sure you express in a positive way. In other words, don't focus on what you don't want. Focus only what you want. So people, they come to me, say, I don't want to be fat. And I say, yeah, you're going to be fat, because every time you're going to say you don't want it to be fat, you are focusing on what you don't want. But what in other way you want it? I want to be healthy. So, and you need to understand one thing. Sorry. Your mind cannot process on a negative. So in other words, you cannot think of cat. You first think of a cat. Don't think of the shoes. The first thing in your mind will come is the shoes. So what you don't want, if you mention it, it will come to your subconscious mind all the time. And that's why we say only focus on what you want. When you set goal, you set goal focusing on what you want towards, because as soon as you focus on a negative way, those things that you want, they will control your mind. And you know what you control your mind, you then become. The result we get in life largely generated on social script. We tend to notice things that confirms our current expectation. So we say that the majority of things that we get, that we achieve, is our general self-generate by social script. The people in front of us tells us this is what you are going to do, or we see it's scripted by the social. You can only achieve that one. You black, you can only go this far. You can only do this. You can only sing in this box. You can only finish school, then you can become whatever it is. So we tend to notice and confirm those current expectations. When you set goal, you need to start doing the same. But now with self-awareness that if I'm going to social print what I want, then I will achieve. In other words, it says, in order for us to succeed, we must assume and believe that we are going to succeed before we even start. Focus on what you want. Focusing on what you do not want is one of the reasons people struggle to achieve their goal. I explained to this. Majority of people, I sit with them on one-on-one, I see they set the goals in a negative way because we put our attention on what we don't want rather than what we want. That should.
So thank you very much for joining to my group coaching. Was just the short of the group coaching. So thank you very much for joining to my group coaching. Was just the short of the group coaching that I've done today. If you want to book it so I decided just to give a short of one-on-one snippets of what we were talking about. If you want to book it for free one-on-one group coaching, a one-on-one session, you're welcome to book for it. Thank you very much for listening. And then we can take from there and be able to share with you this small principle. Thank you very much for listening. God bless you. Bye for now.